Alright guys, what's going on everybody? Just a really quick upload because I'm tired as hell, but Georgia versus Baylor, that game just concluded. Georgia did their thing today, representing the SEC conference, winning the game 26-14 over Baylor. The Big 12 has problems, man. I mean, that conference has problems. My goodness gracious, guys. 1-5 in bowl games. 1-5 in bowl games. Two of your best teams on the big stages got absolutely manhandled. I mean, this game was a lot closer. It was 26-14, but this was a game where you didn't worry about Georgia losing. This was a game that Georgia completely handled. Defensively, they dominated. Offensively, Georgia isn't. They're not the best team offensively, but their offensive line took care of business. Zamir White had a really good showing, 92 rushing yards. George Pickens was the star, 175 catches, 175 receiving yards this game. I mean, as a true freshman, man, this dude's a stud. Another Alabama receiver from the state of Alabama who was a 5-star. Another one of those are gone and dominating somewhere else. But George Pickens, one hell of a player, man. What he was able to do today. Shout out to the young Georgia players on the defensive side of the ball. Matter of fact, shout out to just the entire Georgia player personnel that showed up today. I mean, Georgia was missing, I believe, 17 players. 17 players. And this Georgia team stepped up and they wanted to play, and they manhandled a really good Baylor team that won 11 games. So again, Georgia losing, they lost a lot of guys, whether it was due to academic reasons, whether it was due to personal reasons or injury. Georgia still prevailed, and they just look like the more dominating football team here than the Baylor Bears. Baylor, you guys got really nothing to hang your heads off. You guys had a phenomenal season, 11-3. You guys were at 1.1-11, then you guys ended up 7-6. 11-3 is a really good job. Hopefully you guys don't regress. Hopefully you guys can stay at the top and be competitors to Oklahoma, especially for the Big 12 championship or to Texas. But man, the Big 12, what happened? I mean, just what happened, man. 1-5 in bowl games, and not just that. I would say at least, literally, maybe except for one game, they got dominated in every game. Oklahoma, Iowa State, Kansas State. I think they lost to Navy in a really good game, and then of course the Baylor Bears. No, Texas won there. They dominated Utah, the so-called 11th ranked team, and a team that almost made the playoffs. But yeah, just an absolute great showing by the Georgia Bulldogs. Just a phenomenal way to close out the season. Jake Fromm, if this is his last time playing as a Georgia Bulldog, he's been a phenomenal one, maybe one of the best to ever wear the uniform. Almost got it, Rose Bowl winner. Almost got his team to a championship. I mean, he's only lost, I think, like, 4 or 5 games in his career. Jake Fromm has been a wonderful quarterback for the University of Georgia. I'm actually trying to do the math. I think, 7 games? I mean, Georgia, you know the point. I mean, Jake Fromm is a really good quarterback for the University of Georgia, and I definitely think that, I know a lot of Georgia fans, wish that Justin Fields was there, and I know Justin Fields was the better quarterback. But just overall-wise, you got to give Jake Fromm his props. He's been a great quarterback for you guys, and if he's gone, and then, yeah, give the guy his props, give him some praise. I think the kid really deserves it. But yeah, just overall wise, a really great performance by the Bulldogs. Great showing by the SEC. I believe the SEC are now 6-2 in bowl games, with Mississippi State and Auburn, of course, losing their bowl games. Besides that, the SEC is taking care of business, and now we got to wait for LSU and Clemson to see if the LSU can put on for the SEC one more time, and yeah, can make us the best conference in the country, because the SEC is the best conference in the country, time in and time out. The athletes we put in the NFL, the competition, every single year with the SEC is no doubt that we are the best. And right now, the SEC is these football teams, they're showing out in these big bowl games. So anyway, guys, that's all I got. Quick upload. Congratulations to the Georgia Bulldogs. Congratulations to Jake Fromm, Kirby Smart, DeAndre Swift, a lot of those Georgia players that showed up today. I know you guys were short-handled, but you guys took care of business, and you beat a really good Baylor team for the Sugar Bowl. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. This is Gen716. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.